Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. It's more of an update on what's been going on. So in the last devlog, I finished up a lot of the weather and map sided stuff, and now I decided to transition my efforts towards the restaurant. I want to get the core gameplay loop of this game down as fast as possible so I can start playtesting. So that meant just moving on despite unfinished features or bugs and just getting things done. So to start off with the restaurant aspect, when you're outside gathering or hunting, you have the choice to return to your restaurant whenever you want. But before getting into your restaurant and cooking, you have to create a recipe or a meal. So foods collected now have a serving size. This new serving size is displayed when you enter the dish creator or recipe maker. This recipe creator is where you will decide how you cook your meal. So when you enter this creator, in the future, you'll be able to choose what type of dishware you want to use for your recipe, like a plate or a pot or a bowl. When you select this cookware base, you can now drag ingredients onto the plate and place them down. You can orientate these ingredients however you like, seeing as they will have no effect on the grading of your dish. Now when you place down an ingredient, a menu will pop up. This menu lets you choose how you will cook that specific ingredient. You will also notice below that there is a profile box that displays the texture of the food. Textures and flavors are the core of how customers will critique your dish. So as you can see, selecting different cooking processes changes the texture of the food. So your goal when creating a recipe is to create the most harmonious dish when it comes to flavors and textures. These food textures are also color graded. Beneficial textures and detrimental textures have different colors to display how they affect your dish. Certain textures are beneficial only in small amounts. Some are better in more amounts, and some are good no matter the amount you have. These textures in the future will be matched similar to Pokemon typing. This means certain textures will work well with others and will be detrimental when combined with each other. This is the exact same for food flavors. So sweet and sour will be a good combination, just like crispy and smooth. Your goal is to create the most harmonious wide range of textural and flavoral combinations to enhance your dish. This also means that certain textures like gritty will work really well with other textures or flavors. It's like a puzzle where you have to piece everything together to get a final meal. Now, you won't actually know if these flavors or texture combinations are good until you serve the dish. At the end of your restaurant shift, you're going to receive reviews on the dishes you've served. It will be vague customer reviews. For example, a review might say, "The flavors were great, but the carrots seemed a little out of place." This means the flavor combinations were great, but something about the carrot's textures didn't really complement the rest of the dish. That's just an example of one review. Now, although it's vague, you'll receive many of these reviews to help pinpoint why it was that way. So the recipe creator is sort of like trial and error until you figure things out. Now I'm actually thinking of adding a recipe book of all the recipes you've created. This will let you access previous recipes and see what went wrong with them. This will help you make connections between what's a good combination and what's not. All in all, this system rewards trial and error and also helps people apply real-life cooking techniques. Now once you've finished a dish, you can save it and this will bring you into the cooking scene. This cooking scene is the bulk of your restaurant, seeing as this is where you will be making all the dishes for your customers. But that's for a future update, and that's essentially it for this video. It was not a very long video, but I need to lay a very strong code foundation for the rest of the system so it's bug-free and I can expand on it. Not to mention I wanted to give y'all an update on what's been going on. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.